A to Z of NES here on Super Retroid. Today we are looking at the classic 1942, a game released in 1986. Well, on the NES anyway. It was released a couple of years previously in the arcades and on the MSX Spectrum and that sort of stuff. Anyway, let's give it a go, shall we? So you're flying this white biplane, trying to destroy, I'm guessing they're Messerschmitts, as it's the Germans. So yeah, you just fly along with the D-pad, moving about the screen. It's quite slow, but it's good, it works. You don't want it too fast, or you'd be all over the place and it'd make it too easy. But this, you have to plan where you're going to go into the screen, and yeah, it works. And then, of course, the buttons. You've got the shoot button, which is the B button. Your fingers get tired fairly quickly on this, because the only way that I know how to do these games is to completely press fire. Oh my god, I'm mumbling. Is to press fire over and over and over and over and over and over again. The A button does this weird acrobatic thing. I don't really know if it does anything, so I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to die. So yeah, here's these big planes. Lovely. Oh, I don't remember them from the Second World War, but okay. I'm sure they did exist. This game is realistic, as the box tells you. So yeah, so this is a Capcom game, one of the very early Capcom games. And wow, they really are just one of my favourite developers, I think. They've released some of the weirdest, some of the best games of all time. You look at what they did with Clover Studios, and their output on the PlayStation 2 was immense. I mean, Okami, that game blows my mind every time I play it. Killer 7 is just the weirdest thing ever. Of course, and then the guy from Killer 7 went on to make No More Heroes, which is probably the best Wii game there is. So yeah, love a bit of Capcom, love what they do. Oh, and talking of Capcom, Power Stone on the Dreamcast, that is one of the greatest games I've made. I'm really surprised there isn't a third game for that being made. I mean, there's all these HD remakes. Why not make a Power Stone HD remake? Then maybe people would buy it. Then maybe they could do the second one, and hopefully then they'd make a bona fide sequel, and we might see Power Stone 3 before 2020, if we're lucky. It's unlikely though, because it's not a popular system, and it wasn't. So the people don't really play it. It's a shame. You could probably pick that up on eBay for about 10p, and it's in most people's collections, so it's not exactly rare, but a cracking game. Anyway, back to 1942, or in 2013. It does what it says on the tin, it's a shoot 'em up. You know, there's some great power-ups though. This 4-way gun is way better than the 2-way gun, as it's double the power. There's also a power-up where you can get 2 planes come along and they assist you, and that's quite good, but you don't get them in the first couple of levels, so you're probably not going to be able to see them. But they're always good. And yeah, this isn't really my type of game, but as you can see, I've flown through the first level fairly easily. It's going to get a lot harder, but you know, sometimes they make the difficulty so hard in the first couple of levels, and you get put off a bit, and you know, your skills aren't there yet. But this gradually just increases the difficulty, increases the amount of stuff on screen, so it's nice. It's like a little training level, and then the second level is just a little bit harder, not too bad. Hopefully I won't die, I probably will at some point, some rubbish. But yeah, it's good. Not, as I said, not really my type of game. Probably the only type of game that I like with this type, that's a lot of types in there, is Bang.io, which I absolutely adore. I just love the mechanic of it. And on treasure games in general, there's something special about them. People, I'm sure a lot of you will agree with that. Treasure games just rule. And it's the similar sort of Capcom-esque sort of game sort of thing. You can just tell when you're playing a Capcom game, you can tell when you're playing a treasure game. That's the same with a lot of really decent developers that have been around for years. You know when you're playing one of those games, and that's great, and you know what you're getting. So this Capcom games, you're getting quality, and this game is quality. I quite enjoy this, even though I'm rubbish. Anyway, we've got 20 seconds left. Blah. Blah 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 blah. If anyone has anything... Oh my god, what happened there? Oh, new stage. Blimey, I thought it went blank. That was worrying. I thought my whole computer had exploded. That would have been good. I could buy a new one, because this one is rubbish. It's so slow. It's taken me about 5 hours to make a video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe.